Did you see the big Google announcement this week? It regarded ads and it has a lot to do with the future of Google, but you may have missed it, so today we're going to talk all about it. Google basically announced that they were going to start putting ads in what's called their Discovery feature on mobile devices, which in short, it's a version of Google search on your phones that's personalized news topics for you. Now, while that might not sound like it has very much to do with medical practices, the reason that's important is that this had been a completely ad-free portion of Google services. So, of course, it's personalized news, not exactly a place where you would expect or even want ads popping up when you're trying to scan for valid information and with the prevalence of fake news out there. But they made that announcement today. So anytime Google starts doing something that they've never done before, obviously we take note, and so does everyone else. All the SEO websites are writing about it. You can find dozens of articles in the last couple of days all about it. But so that community is all over this stuff. Our doctors and our office managers, not so much. But not only are they updating this one obscure, feature or adding an ad here or there, they also mentioned a lot of new ad types. So they're talking about gallery ads, and in your Google search now you might see ads as pictures. They're talking about how YouTube's going to experience more ads. And just generally that on your mobile device you're going to see more ads when you're using Google and Google's products, which remember, Google owns YouTube, as well as a bunch of other services that you may use. So even your Gmail inbox might start to see more ads. There are already some. You may or may not notice them at the top as sponsored entries under promotions and things like that. So we don't think it's a large leap to think that, well, Google, is a search engine where we go to find all kinds of information, whether people are paying or not, that it won't end up looking more like the Yellow Pages over time, which, if you remember what that is, was a book that you literally paid to be in. 20, 30 years ago, if you were a business but you weren't in the Yellow Pages, you weren't really a business. And by that I mean people weren't going to find you when they were looking up your competitors. And so it was that scenario where it's where people were, it's where people looked, and as a business owner, you basically had to pay to have placement in it. And then how much you wanted to pay, how big of a space you wanted, that was up to you, but everybody was in there.